It's that time again. Dwarf Fortress time. So where do we start? With our man here. Tekud Zulbanarun, the Mason, and he's in a strange mood and feeling peculiarly secretive. So let's unpause it. Where's he gone? Where is he gone?
Yes, I'll do, but now I got back.
I was going to follow him, and I'm convinced I even hit F. There you go. We could soon find him again, but he'll be back at this mason's workshop in a minute. There he goes. He's gone again. There he is. Go to unit. Follow. This will make your eyes go funny. Bit of word. A gem. He's begun his mysterious construction. Good, that's all I was worried about. So he's not going to die. Oh yes, that's reminded me. It has magically appeared on his screen. This stockpile, if you remember, I removed all the barrels. Hasn't worked out well for us. We've got loads of lettuces and radishes and stuff that you normally grow above ground. So, yeah, we're going to query that. We're going to change it. And we're going to go for maximum barrelage. So we'll let that have barrels. Oh yeah, and while you can see I've designated here off camera. I've said before I don't like to do too much off camera on this fort, but I've been up and down the levels and I designated all the veins of all the ores and all the gems, all the way from the top to the bottom. Now we've got loads of dwarves that can help us dig. Excuse me. Now, I didn't think you'd want to watch that, so I did it off camera. Also, there's loads of bolts everywhere, and I'm thinking that's probably down to that buzzard we kept seeing notifications about. So there is a designation. I think that's D, then B, and C for reclaim, and that's reclaim items. And that's good for claiming stuff off the battlefield after a big fight and things like that. But we're going to use it to try and see if we can reclaim all them bolts. Because a lot of them are silver, or bone, or good stuff. And what are these? That's a silver bolt. So I'm hoping that we can reclaim all them silver bolts. Yeah, I reckon that's because of the buzzard. Because the buzzard's body is actually in this pond. There you go, buzzard left wing. I did see it from this view. Yeah, there it is. There's a mutilated buzzard corpse. So I'm assuming that it got shot down. Ah, yes. So the mason's workshop have been took over. Construct rock coffer. What are you doing? You're constructing a rock coffer. So these are the two new mason's workshops. So I want to sort this all out. Yes. Yep. I want to get this all 2 to 4 tables. We need to really adjust that. That is set from early fort days, that is. Right. Let's go to the other workshop for some other stuff. This will probably be the same then. Yeah, that's on 2 to 4. That ain't no good. That can be on 10 to 20. We need to get the new dining rooms and the new meeting rooms up and running a lot quicker than that. So what was the coffer? Though the coffer's coffer, blah, 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 words are failing me again, is a manager's order. Doors. How have we got doors set? 2 to 4. This is all still... I mean, they should keep knocking them out, because every time they place one, then the words again. Oh my god. I need a cup of tea. I need a sip of tea. Yeah, every time they place one, stocks deplete. Then they should replace them. Right, coffers. Have we got coffers going down? 2 to 4. I mean, I did select lots of people to be masons in the Dwarf Therapist. So I really want to get this masonry going a bit better. Slabs. I want some slabs. Shift and A. Yeah, 5 to 10 will do. Because I know when the goblins come. When the goblins come, the shit will hit the fan, I think. Yeah, I done the floor. I done the floor with Nice, or Nice, how you pronounce it. We still ain't got enough blocks to do this yet, but as I've just set another mason, we should be okay. He's on blocks. He is not on blocks, but then he probably will be. I'm not sure. See, I'm still not sure that if you built one mason's workshop and set it up, if you built another 10 mason's workshop, would they all automatically all do what you want them, what you set the first one to do, or not? I'll try and zoom in a bit, so I've got to remember I'm playing on a 4K, and your chances are you might not be watching it on 4K. You might be, you might not. I don't want to take it for granted. Right. Jobs. Manager. I want some more statues. I want gold. And I'll have 6, please. And then I'll have some more statues. And I'll have them made out of billin. I'll have 6 of them, please. You've made 2 of my chains. 6 of my coffers. Right. So we're going to have a little designation of digging here. We haven't got another noble just yet. But seeing as I've got the other 2 nobles there, the mayor and the is it captain of the guard, I think, who is essentially our law and order. We might as well put the rest here as well. And I'm just filling this space up now. Is that going to work, or is that going to end up badly? It's going to end up badly. I think my mathematical head is telling me that we're going to have 2 spaces here. Doesn't matter. We can have a 1 space. Okay. We'll leave that then. I was going to think what I can do with it. Go away. Dig. Need a door to get into these little rooms. They can be little bedrooms. And we'll just do this because we're going to have the same pattern again. And then we're probably going to sort out our military. We've got 23 new dwarves. And they could find themselves in the military quite quickly. Right, smoothing. Why you decided you want a door there? Is that just some graphical glitch? Don't know what that is. Designate S. Yeah, that's flashing for some strange reason. Could be a graphical glitch. Let's hope so. Flashing doors. Is that because I have show priorities on? Alt and P? Who knows? Oh yeah, that ain't going to dig that unless I designate the door. But sometimes that's a good way of sorting things out, because you can plan things without using the marker only and just don't break through like there. And that wouldn't have done any of these 3 rooms. Alright, so we're going to dig that. So where are we? We're doing nothing there. Nothing new going on here, apart from hoping to collect bolts. We will move the animals in here when all this grows to cave moss and cave fungus and sweet pods and all the things that will grow in there. We started to get some plump helmets in. Our Mood construction is going on. Pearwood is still collecting, even though we don't need any more. We could nearly do away with all these smelteries, but we'll let them keep running just because. Masons are working. The steel in the kitchen are working. Oh yes, I'm going to increase the workflow constraints on the steel. 100 to 200. Well, we now have nearly 100 dwarfs. I think I'll have a look in a little while. We're going to have 300 to 500. We're going to ramp that right up. We cannot run out of alcohol. Did it automatically change from fruit as well then? It did. Okay. I'm happy with that. Oh, 77 dwarves. So 80 citizens. 80 citizens and goblin raids can happen. So that's a thing. Have we got any blocks yet? Build, construct, wall. I bet we ain't got any blocks. I'll spam a wall out just in the hope that we have. Logs, bars, 9 orthoclase blocks. Is that wall more than 9 long? I think it is. Microcline blocks, nice blocks, conglomerate blocks. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we reduce it by 1, escape. Oh well, we escaped all the way out of it, so we'll wait until we've got some more. We've got 3 masons now, so we may get some more a bit quicker. Our Crundle's in a cage. I don't know when someone's going to go and get that cage and sort that out. Right. Magma Forge. Magma Smelter. Smelt hematite ore. Repeat. Limonite. Repeat. Don't know if they're iron ores, and I don't know if we've got any of them. Native gold. I know we've got plenty of that. And native silver. I know we've got plenty of that as well. Galena. We have got plenty of that. Let's go over to another smelter and give that one a break. Sphalerite. I tend not to mind much of that. Comedy elf music. Dun, 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 dun. This is elf killing music. This is platinum tetrahedrite. We've got loads of that. Horn silver. I saw some. Yeah, we'll make some coke. Get some fuel. This magma smelter is finished at construction. Bronze, we can get some bronze because I've got some tin ore. Electrum bars, billion bars, black bronze, sterling silver. We'll make some billion because that's nice for ornamental stuff. Right, that'll do for now. Right, they don't need any fuel, obviously. Return to game. I am tempted to take these workshops down. I think we should. Remove building. Remove building. Remove build. Stop removal. That one was making charcoal. That's making ash and charcoal. Right, we'll leave the two ash and charcoal making machines. We'll just get rid of the two smelters. He can carry on with his gold chain and his silver bolts because I forgot to add them to the other ones. Right, so now military. Captain of the Guard. Bastard bolts. Time for a sip of tea. I'm being stereotypically English and having tea. I like tea and coffee. Lye maker. Peasant. Peasant. Right, that's 8 people in the bastard bolts. So the peasants in green are in the military, or are they in the military? Cog and Ashtesh. Brewer, spinner, pump operator, peasant, dyer. I'll leave my surgeon. Obviously that worked well for us. We had 6 in the hospital and I had to play with dwarf therapists. Give us another 2 or 3 doctors and suddenly there was no one in the hospital, so I was quite happy with that. Soap maker, peasant, clothier, glazer, white friar bowman. Yep, so if they're in green, they're in the army. Carpenter, mason, soap maker, stone crafter, gem cutter, wood burner. Wood burner. We don't need quite so many wood burners now. We'll take you. Soap maker. Carpenter, miner, planter. Captain of the Guard, Chief Medical, Dwarf Broker, Bookkeeper, Manager, Bone Carver, Woodcrafter, Pump Operator. Right, equipment. So we need 3 of everything at least. And then leather gloves and leather feet. White Friar Bowman, they need lots of stuff. Yes. Right, I much prefer to trade with things, but we're struggling with our trade and has not been able to get caravans in. So, let's go for Z and check our stocks. That's stone, not stocks. That's the one we want. E. Bars. Billen. Lots of billen, which isn't lead. We want things we can make armour out of. Gold, no. Some iron, some silver. Bronze and copper. Silver. I do... we've got a lot of weapons though. I don't think we actually need to make weapons. We've got whips, axes, lots of battle axes, silver warhammers. I like them because they're really heavy. They're best thing. We've got copper warhammer, 2 short swords, spears, mace, lots of crossbows. I think we've got enough melee weapons and enough crossbows, so we need to concentrate on armour. So we want jobs, manager, new orders. I don't want armour stand, I want armour. Leather. Armour. Well, I've got at least 6 new archers. Let's have 8. Leggings. Leather. 8. Boots. Leather. Now I've said this before. Is this pairs or is this individual boots? No one's got boots. 16. Let's just go for it. Gloves. Adamantine glove. Yeah, that'd be nice. Don't know if I dare mine the adamantine. I mean, it's meant to be sort of like a secret. That's a spoiler. What happens if you mine too much adamantine? They call it candy. And if you mine too much candy, you open up the circus. And if you open up the circus, the clowns come out to play. And if the clowns come out to play, that could be the end of the fort. And I'm not quite ready for that yet. Buckler. Should we have 10 of them, shall we? So can we have a leather breastplate? Would it be it wouldn't be a breastplate if it's leather, would it? Will we have a leather breastplate? No. What would the leather one be called then? What would a leather one be called? Military. Bastard bolts, equipment. We need a headwear anyway. Oh, I'm getting a bit hot. We want some leather headwear anyway, so let's go for jobs, manager, helm, leather, 10 of them. Okay, job queue, iron breastplate. Do you think we got enough to make 6 of them for our new recruits? I think we should go back to our military screen because metal's a little bit more precious. Equipment. So most of them haven't got leggings or gloves or a shield or very much at all. That's what I was afraid of. So that's back to gloves and boots again for the existing soldiers. Then everything for the new 3. Right, and jobs, manager. So we got boots, copper. We go for low boots, and I'm assuming that's going to use less copper. 16. Gauntlets will be the metal ones, I believe. Going for copper again. 16. Got the breastplates, didn't we? Shields. Let's go with some bronze shields. Can I not spell shields? Bronze. 8 maybe. And helmets. Helm. Iron. I'm getting a bit hopeful here. We'll go for 8. See what we've got. Right. We really need some more raw materials now. And I haven't seen any iron for a long while. So let's go down to here. And we'll go up a layer. Go for diggy diggy hole. Why not go for a little bit of cemetery? Take that out. What? D. What I'm doing here, I do tend to not say. Sometimes I've got to remember I'm playing not by myself. What I'm doing here is I'm doing some quarters for the guys who are down here working because that's such a long way for them to go anywhere to get anything. So the best thing to do for them is give them what they need near where they're working. So down here we'll have things like a small dining room, a dormitory. We may even put somewhere for them to pray, stockpiles for food and drink, etc. And we might stumble across some materials while we're down here. So I haven't seen any limonite this deep, or any of the iron ores this deep, to be honest. The iron ores are all up here where it's really shallow. If you get into this, well, there's not iron ore. That one is. That's limonite. Yeah. You end up making loads of holes in your fort. You end up leaking like a sieve. Is this hematite? Yeah, we might be able to get that without exposing the fort if we're mining it from the outside. I don't mind taking stuff from the outer walls, as long as it's not breaking into the fort. It just means our guys are going to have to be outside, which might be a bit freaky for them. But needs must. We need some decent armour. See, that will create a hole. That will bring them into our fort. Mind you, where does this go? Yeah, that does go into our fort. So I'm a bit reluctant to take that. We can take these two, but just not do a vein mine. Just sneak them out. What's this stuff? Gypsum. Don't think I need any gypsum right now. Is that lemonite? Yep. Have I not designated dig? We're getting a bit desperate here. Doing surface mining. It's okay though. Some more bolts up here. Our hunters must have been chasing them about all over the place. I'm sweating. This has got to come off. And the hat. Oh, it was all cold earlier, but I think the heating kicked on about 10 minutes ago, and I got gas-fired central heating, and that's awesome. Right, so my other option, which would be the sensible option. Well, if we had deep metals, I would be tempted. Is it going to let me dig out near the edge of the map? Let's see if we can find anything. Well, I haven't seen any limonite or any hematite or any of the iron ores this low down, but now we've got our magma smelters, we really could do with some ore nice and close to this low down in the map. Very handy. Bang. Right, let's let that go. Unpause.
Oh, I won't do it.
Masterpiece, something or other. No one's practicing at the archery targets. No one's practicing outside. What's going on with the squads then? Aye. Select active training. Inactive, active training. Yeah, that's fair. Active training, that's what we like. B, active training. C, active training. D, active training. Oh mate, he's finally finished. A conglomerate coffin. He claims it as a personal treasure. Oh, does he really? Final resting place for dwarfs must be built and assigned before burial can occur. Yes. Oh, this is a conglomerate coffin. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with Dralthar leather and encircled with bands of Dralthar leather. This object is adorned with hanging rings of sphalerite and menaces with spikes of conglomerate, demantoid and rose quartz. On the item is an image of 2 pear-cut gems in galena. On the item is an image of a bronze colossus in demantoid. On the item is an image of Thebil embrace coils, the human, and Naku Kang Scorpion Haunted, the goblin, in ginkgo wood. Naku Kang Scorpion Haunted is striking down Thebil embrace coils. The artwork relates to the killing of the human Thebil embrace coils by the goblin Naku Kang Scorpion Haunted in the circumstantial swamps in the early autumn of 251 during Ithrek Coggush, the crazed assaults. £94,000 worth. Not bad, I suppose. What year are we in? 2052. Only just. Well, we've only been running this fort for a couple of years then. Okay, unpause. What is our fort wealth at the moment? Oh, 500,000. We're getting up there. So why are things... I'm not sure if things are not happening. Because we've changed. See, animals. Caged animals. I'm presuming caged animals come in here as well. So what have we got? A crundle, haven't we? They're not in alphabetical order either, are they? I'm assuming that a crundle would come in here. There's so many different types of monsters and things in Dwarf Fortress, I never find it, I don't think. I thought crundle was quite common. I'm just wondering why no one's moved that crundle cage up here. We've got search, we have crundles. So the crundle should be coming up here eventually then when someone actually gets round to moving him. So we've got 3 soldiers training. That's all. That's useless. Right, edit. Five. Copy. We'll get these so they hopefully get 5 of them training at a time. So that's Clouds of Caverns, Mads Mashers and the Bastard Bolts. Who's left? The White Friar Bowman. So this. So I was saying 5 minimum anyway. So because I've copied it, then they're all just going to go to that anyway. Are they? No. Three. Get back. 3. Mad Smashers, Clouds of Caverns, White Friar Bowman, Bastard Bolts. The Bastard Bolts should be right, so they're the ones I copied from. Right, so we should really have 10 soldiers training at any one time. Because they're active and training. B is active and training. C is active and training. D is active and training. Right, Mads Mashers are assigned to train out here. This is assigned for Bastard Bolts and Whitefriar Bowmen. All 3 of them archery targets are. Clouds of the Caverns are set to train and sleep down here. So there's no excuse. Everybody should be doing something. No diggy hole has happened here yet. People are becoming recruits. People are becoming militia captain. Someone else has become a recruit. So I'm wondering if when I changed, I keep saying that, when I changed from 43.05 to 44.05, if things went awry. But they're going to archery practice and individual combat drills and all sorts now. I'll give it a little poke. There you go, there's someone shooting arrows up the top there. Crossbowmen, 2 of them shooting arrows. Pew, 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 pew. Excellent. I need them to train, so I want them to get good. Right, how are our drinks? I was a bit worried about drinks, so up the stocks, up the drink orders considerably. Right, masons are doing things. Have the masons made enough blocks yet? Build, construct, wall. Right, you must have enough blocks to stick a bit of wall in somewhere. Oh, orthoclase blocks. Got 27 of them. Yippee doo. We'll stick a couple of them in then. You don't even need that many, look. Oh, I thought we had 27. What happened there then? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought there was 27 of them. Clearly not. No. No. Seven Gabbro blocks. Height. So I think that's 10. I think 10 is the maximum, so we need 10 of something. But we haven't got 10 Gabbro blocks, so I do know. We've got 5. So I think you could use any rocks and then order to have it smooth, but I think you get 4 blocks out of every rock, so it makes sense. It makes sense to use blocks because they're lighter and cheaper. Right, that's another little bit of that done. We're doing a lot of bothering for that. We did set this as a dining room, didn't we? We'll do it again then, in case we didn't. Meeting hall. Yes. To be fair, we're missing some doors as well. Designate mine. Why is that not happening? Designate. Oh, because you can't mine it. It says remove construction. Don't mine through a constructed wall. You remove it. You remove them and put doors in there.
Sir, you can't do that there.
They're on it. They're on it pretty swift.
No way.
Four blokes, four dwarfs. They're doing four doorways at once. Build door. Plan mode. How many idlers have we got? 8? Whatever for. I thought everyone had enough work to do in this fort. I really would like the masons to get going. Oh, I should have known, shouldn't I? I'm going to have to remove construction. N. The corners. I can't do a corner because they're useless. Why can't they do a corner? They can't do diagonals if there's something in the way. It's unbelievable, it is. Struck micro line. How's the bedroom coming on? Virtually done. Designate. Smooth. How's the happiness? Pretty happy. 72 dwarfs are happy. 4 are very happy. And 1 is quite happy. That's going to take a long while to do. Alright, now we're going to do some macroing. Q for query, just to get the cursor on the move, really. Right. Control and R to record. You see the little record flashing on the top left corner. So R to make a bedroom. Enter to set the room. F to make it a free bed. And then come across. Control and R to finish recording. Then control and play. And this one will work on all of these bedrooms. Doesn't matter what direction they're set in. I love macros. That's them done. Now these ones are vertical, so they will be different. So we do Control and R. R to set a bedroom. Enter to size it. F to make it free. Then up one. Control and R. Control and P for play. You can do Control and L, Control and S for save, and Control and L for loads. You can record your macros if you want to do a big complicated macro, like this entire floor, for instance. You could. So they've all been designated as bedrooms, apart from maybe this one, because they're still waiting for the bed to be placed. But I ain't going to worry about that. Idlers floating between 3 and 0, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. And I think, by the looks of it, most of them bolts have been picked up. There's some more over here. So if we designate build and reclaim. There's my cursor. There it is. Sorry if it's really small, but I can't see it either. I'm just zooming out so I can capture everything on the map and reclaim it. The initial areas like here with the farm and that, I know so small, that's ridiculous. But hopefully through trading we won't need too much. Now I think I'm going to build, is it capital T? Yeah, cage traps. I want to build some more traps because like I said, if the goblins come, I think they're going to come big style. I really do. I think we're going to get slaughtered. And this fort is going quite well. So let's see if we can keep it alive for a bit longer. Will they come right down there? Maybe. Maybe you want one like there. Right, we'll wait for some more mechanisms to be built. And we've probably got to do a job manager queue. Okay, we'll go back. Job manager queue. Cage. Wooden. 30. Make. And for that, I think since we've got this new area, we'll do build workshop. Is carpenter going to be C? Yeah, I sort of guess. I know a lot of them are not beginning with their first initial, but the early ones like carpenters and masons, you'd like to think they did. Right. I'll zoom in a bit for you. Busy, busy fort. No one practicing archery. Can't see any dwarfs practicing outside. Any... Don't know what's going on here, really. Oh! Build doors. We need another door binge. Oh yeah. We're going to see how happy our nobles are in a minute, because one of them's virtually finished. And why didn't they get smoothed? Designate smoothing. Already done most of it, but right, that's got all that. Right, nobles. What does the mayor want now? A decent dining room. Right, so the dining room is this bit, I believe. Yeah, we set that as the dining room, didn't we? Build statue, planning mode. Where's my cursor? You already got one statue in there. You got an armour stand, you got a weapon rack. Come on then. I'm not giving you any more than that. So now the captain of the guard, he wants all the things, doesn't he? He wants a bedroom. He's going to want a chest. And he's going to want... Needs a table, planner mode. We really are struggling here, aren't we, for tables and chairs. And we want... Needs a throne. I thought doing them other mason shops and having a load of masons would have got things moving a little bit better. Can't beat a statue. I know, what did he actually want then? One chest, one cabinet, one weapons rack, one armour stand. It doesn't need decent, he just needs an office. A dining room. It doesn't even need decent, so we should piss this basically. Cabinet, weapon rack and armour stand. Armour stand. In the bedroom, why not? And a weapon rack. And he wants a cabinet. Is that C? No, because we know that's chair or throne. F. Cabinet. In goes the bed. Make bedroom. Assign bed. Captain of the guard. See, things that they've got, they're throwing in there. Well, this mason's workshop has got nothing going on for it. Tables, you got tables on repeat and blocks. You got thrones on repeat, doors, coffers, slabs. The original mason's got nothing going on. Tables on repeat, workflow. Get on with it. Thrones on repeat, workflow. Do more. Blocks on repeat. 29 blocks in stock. Do I want you to do anything else? No. Right, we have no idlers again, which is good and not good. Good that everyone's working, not good that I haven't got any spare people. Hammers, combat drills. Meditate on metals. That's very dwarfish. Excellent. Oh, reading glasses. Amazing for looking at things close up. Terrible for looking at anything more than 2 feet away. Cage traps are in. I think we need to trap the hell out of the... What did I just see? That is still going on. Quite like the look of that area. That's going to look quite nice when it's finished smoothing. Oh yeah, and I'm missing one. This is not on the hotkeys. It is now summer. What happened? I didn't have an elven caravan. I don't think there is any elves. No, there isn't any elves in this world, is there? We know that from legend mode. I did, because I like the look of it so much, I did want to set this whole area up for memorial slabs, like the top row. Again, when the goblins come, it's going to get messy. We are so surrounded. Looks like the tavern and the temple and the library are all finished, which is nice to see. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Pause. Siege. Right. Others. Goblin bowman, goblin bowman, goblin bowman, goblin crossbowman, goblin bowman, goblin crossbowman. This could get messy. Oh look, we've been recording for an hour. See you in the next episode.